Welcome to the Campfire Stories, where every flicker of flame reveals a secret and every shadow hides a truth. Each story we share is a descent into the unexpected, unsettling, mysterious, and impossible to forget. Tonight's tale, The Scent of Jasmine.
It was nearing midnight when she walked in, disheveled but striking, the way a storm is beautiful before it destroys. The station's fluorescent lights flickered above her, casting a pale glow on her tired face. She looked around, unsure, until her eyes found mine.
I need to file a missing person report. It's my daughter. She's 8.
I nodded, gestured toward the desk. "Sit down, ma'am. We'll get this sorted." She sat opposite me, the scent of jasmine teasing the air between us. Not the loud kind, subtle, intimate, the kind that lingers. "Name?" I asked, trying to keep my tone professional, even as something twisted in my chest. She wasn't just another complainant. There was something different, something raw in her voice. Something familiar in her eyes.
Mariel Gomez. My daughter's name is Leah.
As I typed, she told me her story. A single mom working nights at a call center in Ortigas left her daughter with a neighbor who had watched Leah before. Came home this morning and Leah was gone. The neighbor said someone claiming to be her cousin had picked her up.
I don't have any cousins. I don't have anyone.
The word hung heavy in the room. Anyone. I glanced at her finger. No ring. "Do you have any reason to believe someone would want to hurt Leah?"
No, but I know where she is.
I looked up. "You know?" Her eyes locked onto mine.
I saw her. In a dream. A house near the creek, in Pasig. The yellow one, with the broken gate. She's there. I'm sure of it.
Dreams weren't admissible as evidence, but her conviction was unnerving. I'd seen desperate parents, but never one this certain. And God help me, I believed her. I filed the report and promised a response team would be dispatched in the morning. She stood to leave, her perfume trailing behind like a ghostly whisper. Jasmine again. It stayed with me long after she was gone. By 7 a.m., we were in Pasig. The house was exactly as she'd described. Yellow walls, broken gate, half hidden by overgrown grass. A place people passed without noticing. But I noticed everything. Inside the house, we found 2 corpses. One was a middle-aged man with a bloodied head. The other, a young woman, knife in her side, throat bruised, protective stance in front of the closet door. Inside the closet, we found Leah, curled up, eyes wide with terror but unharmed. I stared back at the dead woman's face, heart hammering. It was Mariel. But that wasn't possible. She had been at the station last night. The coroner later confirmed her time of death was the night before. I didn't speak much on the ride back, just held Leah's small hand and tried to breathe. The scent of jasmine clung to her clothes. Back at the station, I sat alone to file the report. The details blurred on the screen. What could I write? That a dead woman had walked into the precinct to report her missing daughter? I rubbed my eyes, heart pounding. That's when I smelled it again. Jasmine. I looked up. No one was there. But on the desk, just above my report, was a folded note in neat, feminine handwriting.
Thank you for believing me. She's safe now. Always. Marielle.
I stared at the note, not sure whether to cry or pray. Maybe both. She had come to me out of desperation, or maybe from something deeper, love stronger than death. And I had listened, not just because of the case, but because of her. Because something in her voice, will, her eyes, her scent, had tethered me to her story. In the end, I wasn't the one who saved Leah. Her mother did that. I just happened to believe in a ghost.
Thank you for joining us around the fire. Some stories fade with the embers. Others linger, waiting to return when you least expect them. Until next time, keep your eyes open and the fire burning. This has been the Campfire Stories.